Again, we're going to come down to a seated position. If you have your towel, I'll show you how to use it. About 60 minutes, and then anybody that needs to rest or take a time out, move at your own pace. This is very important, right? Any modifications that I give, if you're more of a beginner student and I'm cueing for more advanced students, stay with your beginner modifications. And even if you're advanced and you just need a break, you can stay with the modification or stay out for a cycle, meaning you don't have to do everything along every step of the way. You can stay out, you know, for a couple of minutes and then join back in. It's better that you keep safe instead of trying to push through, okay? So that being said, we're just gonna all come to a seated position. You can either use your towel and then prop your bottom up. It's really nice for your hips to open up just a little bit more. Now, as you come into this seated position, whatever is comfortable for you. If you need to take your legs out a little bit more and that feels better, that's totally fine. Or if you come out like this, it's up to you what works for you. I'm going to use a block just for a little bit more height. You have a couple of towels, you can roll up a couple of towels. So come to the seated position and close your eyes. Just relax into your pose. No work yet. Know of what's going on in that outside world. It's causing a lot of people anxiety, so here's an hour just to let it go. Be in the moment and be present. From here, start to lengthen your inhales and exhales, meaning we're breathing through the whole torso, coming from the bottom of your belly up through the whole diaphragm, through your ribs, up through the neck, and think about it even shooting from the top of your head. That's how full we're taking our breath. So deep breath in, exhale fully through the nose. Inhale, and exhale through the nose. Inhale, and exhale. Keep breathing and feel your sit bones rooted to the floor as your tailbone reaches towards the ground. And we're going to start to engage the belly, but we're still taking these full breaths in and out. So as we engage the core, keep it slightly engaged through the whole practice. And still breathing as we find our torso just getting taller with each inhale. And then just relax into it with every exhale, meaning we're squeezing the breath out as we keep lengthening. Feel the top of the head reaching for the ceiling. Sit bones reaching into the floor. Now we're going to try and control our breath here for just longer counts, and I will count you through it. If you're pregnant, have a high blood pressure or heart issues, do not hold your breath in and out. Keep it as a long flow instead of holding your breath when I cue you to hold your breath, okay? So everybody keeping their eyes closed, take a deep breath in together. Exhale out completely. I'm going to start you on a 5-count inhale. Deep breath in as we count from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the top of your inhale, we're holding it here for 5 breaths if you have it. Deep breath, or holding it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow 5-count exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeezing all the breath out and holding it, or deep breath, or holding it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let that breath go. Let your inhales and exhales come in and out naturally. See how you feel. See if you're feeling a little more centered. We'll do a couple more rounds like that. So everybody take a deep breath in together. Exhale fully together. Inhale for your 5 counts. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding your breath here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding out your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now let everything go. Let your breath come in and out naturally. You should feel a difference. You should feel where your breath is holding in or out, or even if you're smoothing out your breath after this. So let's do that one more time. Everybody take a deep breath in together. Full exhale together. Inhale to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding it out for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let your breath come in and out naturally. See the difference? Keep expanding with those inhales and exhales, using your full torso here. And open up your eyes if you haven't opened them up already. We're going to start to work our back a little bit. We're going to start gently, right? So no need to rush into it. First kind of movements of the class. What I like to do, depending on where your legs are, and you can remove the block if you feel that it's impeding you, right? I like to hold on to my shins, or also to your knees, depending on where your seat is. And you're going to take a deep breath in, and you're going to roll your shoulders back, thread that upper back through with your deep inhale. And then exhale completely as you come and then curve it over like a cat. Inhale, pull your shoulders through. Exhale deeply as you pull them back. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come to center. Take a deep breath in, take your arms up to the sky, and then exhale everything to the right side. Deep breath here. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Deep breath in, come to center. Exhale, take your hands to your knees or your shins, right? If you have your shins, they're going to look like this. Deep breath in, threading the chest through. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, thread the chest through. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, threading it through. Exhale, press it back. You can pick up the pace if you want. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it at your own pace. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Come to a neutral spine. Deep breath in. Take your arms up to the sky. And then exhale. Bring it to the other side. Deep breath here. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Go ahead and bring it back up to the sky. And then exhale. We're going to take our hands in front of us. So your mat is facing, the top of your mat is facing towards me if it isn't there already, right? I'm going to change back and forth, but right now I'm going to show you. You're going to take your hands down. Fingers are nice and spread, and you're pressing right into your knuckles onto the floor. Your wrists are at a 90-degree angle. Remove that block if you have one there, or your towel. Your wrists are at a 90-degree angle, and the inside of your elbows are looking towards me, right? Plugging your shoulders into your shoulder sockets here. So, from here, you're going to tuck your toes under. We're coming into this puppy dog stretch first, right? We're pressing against the mat as if we're trying to keep our grip, right? We're pressing the mat away with our hands. And then we're keeping our torso nice and long. Keep tucking those toes under. It should feel like a good stretch here. And then from here, we're going to start to work our way up into our first down dog. So we're going to keep pressing the mat away with our hands. We're just going to hike our hips up towards the sky, really slow here. And then we're going to check in with our downward facing dog. My heels are reaching for the ground. They might not reach them. Mine are never going to reach there. My body's just not built that way. Right? Some of us, we do. Our thighs are engaged because our kneecaps are lifting, but we got to micro bend in those knees. Our hips are reaching for the sky. Now with the torso, our fingers are grounded to the floor, elbows still looking towards me, plugging those shoulders into the shoulder sockets, tucking those lower ribs under, and super engaging in the belly. Deep breath here. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Come on down into child's pose. Your resting pose at any time. You're more than welcome to come in to this pose and hang out here for the whole class. Inhale, very slowly. We're going to slide our chest through, coming into baby cobra. Baby cobra meaning shoelace sides of the feet pressing into the ground. Thumbs are by your nipples, or they're in line with your nipples. The fingers are still nicely spread. And your elbows are reaching to be parallel to each other. Deep breath here. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Tuck your toes under. We're coming back into that puppy dog stretch. Right? So it's more of an active style of child's pose. We're not coming into a complete child's pose. It's almost like just the start of your down dog. Really getting our torso nice and stretched here. And then we're slowly coming up into our down dog, taking our hips up to the sky, keeping that micro bend in our knees. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Coming down into our child's pose. Just taking a couple breaths here. And then slowly starting to slide forward like a snake, coming into our baby cobra. Shoelace sides of the feet, pressing into the floor, pinky toes trying to reach for the mat. From here, let's all take our hands up off the ground. Take a deep breath in. Hands come down with the exhale, take our forehead to the mat. Inhale, roll those shoulders back, taking your hands up off the ground, looking down the bridge of your nose. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, taking it up. Exhale, bringing it down. This time we're going to tuck our toes under, coming into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then just pedal out your feet here. Keep your belly engaged. And then everybody's going to bend their knees and try to walk so that you're in line with your feet as you slowly walk forward. And then we're going to come with our feet hip distance apart at the front of our mats. And we're going to shake it out. And we're going to stack each vertebrae on top of each other. Knees are bent. Shoulders coming up, head coming up last, right? So we're coming up to the top of our mat. The top of our mat meaning we're right up here, not halfway down, right? So everybody's coming to the top of their mat. I'm going to face you right now. And then I'm going to show you first how we're coming into this. It's a little different how we're going to come into Suriname Namaskar version of it. We're going to hook our thumbs, so you can watch me first. We're going to bend our knees, and then we're going to come up on a deep inhale. As we exhale, we're going to come down and bend our knees deeply. And I'm going to shoot, well, I'll shoot my left leg back on the first round. And then we're going to come back into that flow, so you should be familiar. So I just want to give you a heads up before we start. Okay? So everybody's at the top of their mat. Hook your thumbs, bend your knees as you take a deep breath up to the sky. Full exhale as you dive over the floor. If you need to bend your knee, that's totally fine. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale, take your hands down to the mat, and then shoot that left foot back behind you. Untuck those toes, and then come up to your fingertips, looking up. Full breath in. Exhale, step back, plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, knees come to the floor. Chest and chin follow. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale. Next breath in, we're taking that left foot up to the sky. And then taking our knee to our nose on our exhale and placing that foot between the hands. If it doesn't reach, grab the back of that foot, pull it up there, right? Dropping that back knee, coming to our fingertips, rolling our shoulders back, deep breath in. Full exhale, we're going to take our hands to the ground, power up that back leg, and then we're going to take it in to meet that front leg. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale into the legs. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, come on down to the ground. Inhale, hook your thumbs, bend your knees. Coming up back to the sky. Full exhale as you come on down to the ground. Inhale here, looking up to a flat back. Exhale, place your hands on the floor. This time your right leg's shooting back, right? Right leg comes back behind you. Untuck those toes. And then just roll your shoulders back on your next breath in, coming up to your fingertips. Great place for your blocks, guys, right? Have blocks or books, you can come up to your fingertips here. Exhale. Hands come to the ground. Step back. We're coming into that upward push-up position. Inhale here. Exhale. Knees come to the ground and chest and chin come to the ground. Inhale. Slither through. Baby cobra. Taking a full breath here. Exhale. Coming back into downward facing dog or child's pose. Let's take a few breaths here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Deep breath in as we take that right foot up to the sky. Exhale. Pull that right knee towards your nose. Place that foot between the hands. Again, if it doesn't reach, grab the back of your calf and pull it up there. Drop that back knee. Untuck those toes. Coming up to the fingertips. Rolling your shoulders back. Full breath in. Exhale. Start to power up that back leg. That's what it's going to look like. Inhale. Pull that foot in towards the front of the mat. Exhale. Down into the legs. You can keep your knees bent if needed. Inhale. Looking up to a flat back. Exhale into the legs. Inhale. Go ahead and hook your thumbs this time. Pulling it up to the sky, bending your knees, and then straightening. And then exhale. Tadasana. Okay? So I'm going to come to this other side so you can see it. Go ahead and hook those thumbs, bend your knees, taking your arms up to the sky. Take a little deeper in that back bend. Exhaling, diving down to the floor. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale, we're going to take that left foot back behind us. Yogi's choice. You can come down and bring that foot down, or else you can keep it up. Deep breath in, and then exhale, place the other foot back into a plank position. Inhale here, yogi's choice. Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Beginners stay with knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, baby cobra, or upward facing dog for advanced yogis. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in here. Exhale. Inhale, lift that left leg up to the sky. And then exhale, take that knee to your nose. Placing that foot between the hands. Taking a deep breath here. And then exhale, bringing that back foot to meet the front. Inhale in, looking up to a flat back. Exhale into the legs. Inhale.
Inhale, go ahead and circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bringing it down to the floor. Inhale, bend your knees, hook your thumbs, bringing it back out up to the sky. Then exhale, coming down and placing your fingertips on the ground. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale, hands come to the floor. Start to take that right foot back behind you. Drop that back knee, untuck the toes, or you can stay up here. Inhale, exhale, plank position. Inhale, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a few breaths here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Deep breath in. Take that right foot up to the sky. Exhale. Start to take that knee towards your chest. Advanced yogis, you can hover here for a little bit more. And then you can place your foot between your hands. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, taking that back foot to meet the front. Standing forward bend. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale, start to hook your thumbs. Bend your knees as you bring it up to the sky. Getting a little deeper in that back bend. And then exhale, coming back to Tadasana. Let's try another round of that, right? So everybody's going to hook their thumbs, taking it on up to the sky. Exhale, bringing it down to the floor. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale, taking that left foot back behind you. You can keep the knee on the ground and then take your arms up to the sky, or else you can power up that back leg, advanced yogis, coming into that high crescent lunge. Deep breath in, exhale, hands come to the floor. Step back to a plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use control with every movement. Use your full breath to move and flow into the next pose. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, take that left foot up to the sky. Exhale, knee comes to the nose. Advanced yogis, you're going to hover here for a couple of breaths. And then place that foot on the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, bring that back foot to meet the front. Inhale, look up to a flat back. Exhale into the legs. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring it on down to the floor. Bend your knees, hook your thumbs, and bring it on up to the sky. Exhale. Go ahead and bend over those knees. And then look up to a flat back as you straighten. Inhale here. And then exhale, start to shoot that right foot back behind you. Advanced yogis, you can keep that knee high as you come on up to the sky. Exhale. Go ahead and bring it down to the floor. Inhale. Go ahead and take that front foot to meet the back. Exhale. Chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale. Upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Let's take a few breaths here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhaling, 3. Exhale. Go ahead and take that right foot up to the sky. Exhale. Go ahead and bring that knee towards the nose. Advanced yogis, you can hover here. Everybody's going to place that foot between the hands wherever you're at. Taking that back foot to meet the front. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhaling into the legs. Bend your knees, hook your thumbs, and then take it on up to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's do it one more time, right? We're going to just hook our thumbs and take it on up to the sky. Exhale, I'm going to have to bring it down to the ground. Inhaling, looking up to a flat back. Exhale, take that right foot back behind you. You can keep that knee high or low, taking those hands up to the sky, right?
You can, if your knee's on the ground, you're going to stay there. Advanced yogis, you're going to just bend that back knee. So you're not doing anything except bending that back knee. We're going to hover here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Straighten that back knee. And then take your hands down to the ground. Stepping back. Coming into a plank position. Inhale here. Knees, chest, and chin. Or we're coming into chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale. Coming into downward facing dog. Inhale here. And then exhale. Inhale, take that right foot back behind you. Take that knee to your nose, advanced yogis. You're going to take that knee back or straighten that knee back out and then take it to the other side. Go ahead and inhale. And then exhale to the outside of that right hand. Inhale. And then everybody's going to join up, taking that foot between the hands, right? Take that back foot to meet the front. Inhale, looking up. Exhale to the legs. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. Move at your own pace. Know where your modifications are, okay? Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, coming down with a full breath. Hook your thumbs, bend your knees as you come on up to the sky again. Coming deeper into that back bend. Exhale, everybody coming on down. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale, shoot that left foot back behind you. Advanced yogis, you can keep it high, or if you want to drop that back knee, totally up to you. Right? Everybody take your hands up to the sky. And then we're going to take a few breaths here, just keeping that back knee bent. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Straighten that back knee. Take your hands to the floor. Step back to a plank position. Inhale. Exhale. Knees, chest, and chin or chaturanga. Inhale. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. We're taking 3 breaths here. Always come down to child's pose if you need it. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Inhaling. Exhaling 2. Inhaling. Exhale 3. Inhale, take that left foot up to the sky. Taking that knee toward the nose. If you want to step the foot between the hand here, totally up to you. Advanced yogis, we're hovering here for just a second. Taking that back foot out. Inhaling, taking it to the outside of that right elbow. Exhaling here. Losing control with every movement. Inhaling. And exhale. Everybody's going to meet with their left foot between their hands, wherever you're at. Inhale here. Exhale, bring that back foot in to meet the front. Inhale, look up to a flat back. Exhale into the legs. Inhale, bend your knees, hook your thumbs. Picking up for your last knee back bend here. And then exhale, Tadasana. So when we're moving slow like this, right, we're trying to keep stretching, keep moving, even if you can't see any movement. Just incrementally, you're using your muscles to keep that movement going, right? So it's a slow flow, but we're still moving. Okay, so moving on. We're going to come into Utkatasana. Let's just stay here for a second, see how that feels. Bending your knees. Toes come up for the first part of this, right? Keep bending those knees. Make sure your knees are in line with each other. Tailbone is reaching for the floor. Really engaging your belly as we take our arms up and keep dropping our shoulders. So our shoulders aren't bent up by our ears, they're dropped. Keep breathing here. Keep getting a little bit lower. You can put your toes on the ground for stability, but feel that alignment. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And then breathing in, and breathing out. So from here, we're going to just come up to our toes. We're going to hang out here and find a balance. Now, the best thing to do is find a place on the wall, not me. I know you're looking at your videos right now, but try to find a place where you can center on with your focus so that you can start to balance a little bit better. And we're zipping up through the belly because your core is what's keeping you in place here, right? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Up to you. You can keep your heels up here. You need to drop your heels, totally fine. We're going to come back into Utkatasana, and if you can do it with your heels up, right? So we're coming into this Utkatasana and just dropping even lower as we keep our heels super high. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Whoa. Exhale. If you lose your balance, you can always come back up. Inhaling 3. Exhale. If you got it, use your core to bring yourself up to the sky again. See how that feels. You can stand here. This is a lot of work. Right? Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Now we're going to bend a little deeper, right? We're going to come into a Malasana here. As we start to bend into our knees, take our arms out, keep your heels high, butts off the heels. We're just hovering here. Deep breath in, exhale. Inhaling 2, exhale. Slower does not mean less work. Inhaling 3, exhale. Hands come to the ground, heels come into the ground, coming and up into a flat back on our next inhale. Exhale, taking our hands down to the ground, we're going to step back, coming into this clutch position, right? Deep breath in, exhale, try to run our knees just in shape. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So deep breath here, and exhale. On your next inhale, we're going to slowly take that right foot up to the sky. Flex that foot, and then bring our knee to our chest, and then place that foot between the hands. Circling that back foot down at a 45-degree angle, our heels are in line with each other as we start to take it up into Warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Equal weight on both feet. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Keep that knee exactly as it is as we come on up into Warrior 2. So we're just opening it up. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Start to straighten on that front leg here. Right? You're not locking it out. You're just straightening it with a micro bend. Great place for a block. You can put it on the inside or the outside, whatever you're more comfortable with. We're all going to reach towards, well, you're going to reach towards the camera or the computer or whatever you're on right now. So you're reaching towards me, right? Really trying to lengthen, and we're going to feel solid on that back foot. So hover here for a second. Taking a few breaths here. It's a lot of work. Your thighs are reaching towards each other, but you're trying to rip them down away with your feet. And then you're going to take your hand either to a block, depending on where you're at. Back hand comes up. You can take that hand to your thigh if you want. You're trying to rotate and be two-dimensional. You take that hand to a shin, not to your knee, or take it down to the ground, okay? So it depends on where you're at. Block or hook is great. Get more rotation that way, the higher up you are. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Looking up to the sky if you got it. Inhale. Look down. Exhale 3. Remove the block if you have it. Inhale. Coming up to stand. Exhale here. Inhale. We're reversing the triangle. Right? We're just drifting our back fingers across that back leg and really finding a stretch out here, but not collapsing on the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale.
exhale, inhale, exhale. Now we're reversing the warrior by bending into that front knee, keeping it at a 90-degree angle here. Really standing on that back leg. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Bend a little bit deeper. Exhale, deep breath in. Exhale, take those hands on either side of that front foot. We're stepping back into a plank position or a child's pose, wherever you're at in your practice. Exhale together. Coming down in chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath here together. And exhaling through the nose. Another deep breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Close your mouth, keep breathing through the nose as you take your right or left foot up to the sky. Keep it flexed and then point it as you take your knee to your nose and then step that foot between the hands. We're coming into warrior one on the other side. So circling that back foot down, making sure your heels are in line with each other. As you come up, warrior one, equal weight on both. I'm changing sides so you guys can see me. So equal weight on both feet, right? So if you were to straighten, you feel as if you were, actually everybody go ahead and straighten. You're gonna feel weight on both your feet. You're trying to rip the mat apart with your feet. So keep this feeling as we come into a 90-degree angle on that front leg. Just take our hands up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, one. Dropping those shoulders. Inhale, exhale, two. You probably bend a little bit deeper in that front knee. Inhale, exhale, three. Now keep that knee exactly where it is as we open it up. Warrior two. Where's your knee? It's over the second and third toes of that front foot. Inhale, exhaling one. Inhale, exhaling two. Inhale, exhale, three. Go ahead and straighten that front leg. And we're going to hover here. So we're reaching forward, making this hip just crease out. And our back hip's reaching for the back of the room. Or actually kind of the top of the sky. Right? We're twisting from the belly here. And we're hanging out. We're still trying to rip that mat apart. And then we're going to take our hand either to a block. You might have to go and get your block if you have it. Your shin, your thigh, your back hand's coming up. Right? Or the floor if you have it. Now if your belly button's looking at the floor, you don't have it. Really want to rotate it out so that it's looking towards the side of the room. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, two. Those fingers active. Exhale. Inhale, three. Exhale. With control, using your core, you're going to come on up to stand here. And then we're going to reverse the triangle. Inhale. Exhaling, one. Really opening up that left side. Inhaling. Exhaling, two. Fire up those legs. Inhale. Exhale, three. Bend at a 90-degree angle into that front knee. Inhale. Exhaling, one. Inhale. Exhaling, two. Keep dropping that front shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, three. Deep breath in. Everybody circle their arms down to the floor. And then step back, coming through our floor. Deep breath in. Exhale, wherever you're at. Inhaling, and then exhaling. A few breaths here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhaling, two. Exhale. Inhaling, three. Exhale. Go ahead and bend your knees, squeeze all the breath out, and step or jump with control to the front of your mat. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale into the legs. Bending your knees, coming into a Utkatasana here. And then exhale, Tadasana. Right? Let's do that Utkatasana sequence. See how we feel. Maybe not hold it as long. We're still moving slowly, right? So deep breath in as we come into Utkatasana. Keeping that tailbone reaching towards the floor. And then when you're ready, we're going to start to come up to our toes. Breathing here. And then we're going to come back into this modified Utkatasana with a few breaths. And then on your next inhale, we're going to put it up onto our toes again.
Really feeling solid. And then inhale, exhale, coming into Malasana. Really just keeping our butt hovering over those heels as our toes are staying high. And then we're going to take our hands to the floor and then come up. Inhale, coming to a flat back. And then exhaling, stepping back to a plank position. Right? Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take that right foot up to the sky. With control, hold that knee towards our nose and then place that foot between the hands. Circle that back foot down, coming into warrior one. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhale, start to straighten that front knee. We're going to keep our hips forward like headlights here, right? So they're in line with each other. Keep weight on those that front toe pad, but keep weight on that back foot as we come on down, right, into Urdhva, into pyramid. So wherever you're at, if you have your blocks, great. Or else you can take your fingertips or hands to the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Go ahead and start to come on up to stand. Coming into warrior one. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming into warrior two. Again, another great place for the blocks, right? This time we're going to move forward over that bent knee. And then we're going to take the inside, or elbow to the inside of that front foot. And then place our hand to the ground. Modify. You're going to place that forearm on the thigh. When you do that, your shoulder's moving away from your ear, and you're twisting that belly open just like in triangle, Trikonasana. Right? That's what it's going to look like modified. If you have blocks at home, right? Again, if your belly button's looking to the floor, back off. You're going to have to modify. You really want to open up. Inhale. Exhaling one. Inhale. Exhaling two. Inhale. Exhale three. Nothing changes. We're just straightening that front leg. Coming into triangle. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Everybody's going to come up to stand. You're going to parallel your feet towards me, almost as if you're pigeon-toeing your feet, right? Taking your hands to your hips, rolling your shoulders back. You're going to take it down to a flat back. If you have yogi toe lock, you're going to use the peace fingers, the first two fingers of each hand. Wrap it around that big toe of each foot. Roll your shoulders back and come into this more intense stretch, right? Everybody can move weight to the fronts of their feet. We all have a habit of rocking towards our heels. Move weight to the front of your feet, and then we're going to stay here for 8 breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Advanced yogis, you can take the tripod and stand here. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Release the toes. Take a deep breath in as you come up to a flat back, taking your hands to your hips. Exhale here. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, coming into that warrior two. Inhale, with control, we're going to reverse the warrior. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Stepping back, let's take a plank position here. Yogi's choice, child's pose, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here. And when you're ready, take that left foot up to the sky. And then take that knee into your nose, placing that foot between the hand, circling that back foot down, coming into warrior one. I'll change this to the other side so you can see me.
side here, coming into pyramid, right? So we're going to reach towards front of the room, and then take your hands towards the floor. Blocks are great, right? 5 breaths here, deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale, full breaths. Inhale 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. Inhale 5. Exhale. Go ahead and bend into that front knee, coming into warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Right? From here, great place for a block. Again, we're going to reach forward over that front thigh, but keep that front knee bent. 90-degree angle with that front knee. And when you're ready, take that elbow to the inside of that right leg. Back arm comes up. If you have it, it can come over. Not necessary. Or else it comes to a block. If you don't have a block, forearm comes to the thigh. You're pressing your away from your shoulder. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Keep weight on that back foot. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Nothing changes. We're just straightening on that front knee as we take it into triangle pose. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Let's fly the warrior up as we start to center it to the camera. And then we're going to take our hands to our hips. Hinge at the hips. Coming down into that yogi toe lock. Advanced yogis, your time to shine, tripod. Everybody put weight on the fronts of their feet. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Release the lock on your toes and then start to come to a flat back on your next breath in. Hands on your hips. Exhale here. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior with control. And then exhale, hands come to the floor. Step back to a plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bend your knees, squeeze all the breath out, and step through to sit or jump through to sit. So it should be nice and stretched out. I think I'll try and throw in, looking at the time here, try to throw in just a little extra stretchiness. Not mandatory for anything that we're doing here because this might get a little intense, right? So what we're going to do first is we're going to take our right foot to the ground. So we've got a 90-degree angle here, 90-degree angle here. If you want to do this against the wall, I don't have any really great walls to do this against right now, I just realized. You can do this against the wall. And what you're doing when you do this against the wall, you're going to take that shin up against the wall and then try to work your way back into standing, right? From here, we can start with just bending that knee if we're in the center of the room, and then maybe grabbing that ankle, right? Might feel intense. It's a great place for your towel. Place it under that shin, and it can help you come up, okay? So wherever you're at, if you can grab the ankle, totally fine, not mandatory. You might need to roll up your mat. From here, if you're against the wall or if you're in the center of the room, see if you've got balance and you can come and start to bring your torso up, possibly bend into that front knee further. Try to get the heel towards your butt. What does that look like from here? I'm going to show you on my other side. See if I've got it against the wall here. Take that knee down. right? Maybe you're right here. Or if you've got it, a little more intense, staying here. If you want to move on, maybe taking your hands to your thighs. If you want to move on from there, you're going to try and take up to a straight back, right? A lot of quad work. Either way, I guess I do have a wall. So breathing here, wherever you're at, if you've got your towel, or if you're against the wall, taking a deep breath in, exhale. Inhaling 2, exhale. Inhaling 3, exhale. Inhaling 4, exhale. 5, exhale. Release slowly. Start to take off Ardha Manasana, right? So we're just going to take either our blocks on either side or our fingertips to the ground. Remember, work in your own space. If you're up here, that's fine. You don't have to come down. Stability, you can tuck your toes under. This is what it looked like up above, right? Take your fingertips to the ground right here. Breathe in here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Advanced yogis, you know where to go. You can go into Hanumanasana, okay? Exhale. Inhaling 4, meaning you're sliding out into the splits. Exhale. Inhaling 5. Exhale. So go ahead and come on out of it. Sit back for a little bit. If you have a wall to use, you can go ahead and we're going to use it to the other side. If you don't, towel underneath that shin. And then we're going to use the other leg, right? 90-degree angle on both legs. If you're up against the wall, you know where to go, right? So I'll show you again. You're up against the wall. Take that knee so that your shin is flush with the wall. You can stay here, pretty intense. If you want to move on, 90-degree angle with that front foot. Great place for blocks or books. And you can stay here and breathe it out. If you want to move on, coming up, you're going to start to really feel it in your quads here. If you want to move on, you're going to straighten so that your shoulders are in line with your hips. Breathe in here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 5. Exhale. Coming out of it. Right? And go back to your mat if you want. So that front leg coming into half Hanumanasana. You tuck those back toes under. And then we're coming into this just deeper stretch. You're going to feel it on that front hamstring there, right? Flex that front foot. Advanced yogis, if you have Hanumanasana in your practice, go ahead. If you want to use blocks and give it a shot, it's up to you, right? Slippery here, right? So you can start to slowly work your way in. It's up to you. Be very careful wherever you're at. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. This is totally fine. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 5. Exhale. Go ahead. Remove everything. And then give both legs a nice shake, right? A little intense. We're stretching it out. Always be good to yourself. Let's go down to our bellies. Actually, let's go down to our backs. Bracing against the bottom here. And then we're just going to do just a little bit of core work. We're going to take our feet up to the sky. We're going to flight our feet, meaning we're pointing and flexing at the same time like Barbie doll feet. If you want to lift your head and shoulders up for extra challenge, that's up to you, right? You can keep them down. From here, we're going to take a few breaths here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. You can stay here if you want 45 degrees. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Go ahead and move the butt a few inches off the ground. Inhale. Look at your toes. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Go ahead and hug your knees to your chest. Here. One more time like that. So you can lift your head out and shoulders off the ground, and you can just stay here the whole time. That's totally fine, or keep it down, right? This is a lot of work right here. Everybody else, we're going to keep moving. We're going to float our feet. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. If you want to drop 45 degrees, drop 45 degrees. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhaling 3. Dropping further. Inhale. Look at your toes. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Let everything go. Shake out your belly. Underneath your chest if you want. And now let's flip on our bellies. Okay? So go ahead and flip on your belly. Take your cheek to one side. Take your arms beside you. When you're ready, take your forehead down to the ground. Fire up your legs like you're wearing cobra. So you're pressing into the shoelace sides of the feet in the ground. Pinky toes are reaching for the mat, so I should be able to slide a piece of paper under your knees. So your legs are working like crazy. Keep the intensity in your legs as you start to raise them. So act like there's still resistance as you start to raise them. Deep breath in. Keep your forehead on the ground. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 5. Exhale. Lower those legs. Take your cheek to the other side and wiggle your butt out. From here, we're going to get in line again. Pressing the shoelace sides of the feet on the floor. Forehead comes to the mat. Keep pressing the shoelace sides of the feet on the floor. This time we're taking our head and shoulders off the ground and taking our arms off the ground. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Inhaling 4. Exhale. Inhaling 5. Exhale. Go ahead and take your cheek to the other side. Shake out your booty. And then when you're ready, take your forehead to the ground. Fire up your legs. This time start to take your legs off the floor. And now take your head and shoulders off the floor for full Shalabhasana. Inhale. Reach for your toes with your fingertips. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Lift those legs a little higher. Inhale. Exhaling 3. Inhale. Exhaling 4. Lift that chest higher. Inhaling. Exhaling 5. Go ahead and take it down to the ground. Take your cheek to the other side. Shake it out. And when you're ready, start to bend into those knees. Releasing the back. People with back issues, please be careful when you come out of this back bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and take a twist here, taking our left arm underneath. All right, taking our left cheek to the ground. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 5. Exhale. Go ahead and reach out. And then take our other arm underneath. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring it out to center. And then slowly walk it up. And then we're going to swing our legs around. Just releasing our back a little bit more. I know our legs are pretty stretchy right now. But we're going to take our right foot over that left thigh. Keep standing on that foot so you don't want it flopping around. Keep flexing that front foot. Right hand comes behind you like a second spine. So it's really kind of bracing yourself as you take that left elbow over that right thigh. Be careful. If you're pregnant, you're not twisting this way. You're doing an open twist, okay? Inhaling. Exhaling, 1. With back issues, be very gentle to yourself. Deep breath, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. Counter twist to the other side. And then we're going to come and just do a double pigeon here just to release our hips. Right? So our ankles and knees are right in line with each other. We're not flopping our feet down like this. Keeping them active. It might feel intense. If it's super, super intense, you can always take that left ankle over that, or right ankle over that left thigh, okay? So wherever you're at with your practice, you're going to flex both feet. Deep breath here. Let it go to your hips. Exhale, so where we hold a lot of anxiety. Inhaling, 2. Exhale. Try not to clench. Inhaling, 3. Full breaths. Exhale. Inhaling, 4. If you want to walk forward, walk forward. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Exhale. Go ahead. Slowly come out of it. And then shake your legs. And then we're going to take our other foot, our left foot, and place it over our right thigh. Take our left hand behind us. Right elbow comes up. Flexing that front leg as we take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhaling, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Exhale. Counter twisting to the other side. Coming into double pigeon. Starting to really wrap it up here. Ankle to knee, right? Flexing both feet. You need to take that bottom leg out, take that bottom leg out. Wherever you're at in your practice, if you want to walk forward after a couple of breaths, totally fine. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhaling, 2. Exhale. Inhaling, 3. Exhale. Inhaling, 4. Exhale. Inhaling, 5. Exhale. Go ahead and release. Shake it out. One last stretch as we come into Baddha Konasana. Right? So we're taking our heels towards our bottom. You need a towel to prop up on, totally fine. Open your feet up like a book and try to take your knees out as far as possible. Roll your shoulders out as we come and take the top of our head towards the front of the room. Deep breath, 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Exhale. Go ahead and slowly come on up. Take your feet out in front of you. Shake them out. And when you're ready, coming down, taking each vertebrae down to the ground. Coming into Shavasana. If you want to take your towel, just cover your shoulders up. Closing your eyes. Relaxing here. Just letting everything go. Keep your eyes closed. Letting your breath go. And I will be there to bring you out. We're just going to stay here for a couple of minutes.
Start to breathe deeper. Life back into your bodies. Circle your ankles. You can move the towels if you want. Circle your ankles in one direction. Circle your wrists in one direction. If you're ready, reverse it. Take a deep breath in and just take a huge stretch. Fingertips reaching from one end of the room and toes reaching for the other end. And when you're ready, exhale. Bring your knees towards your chest gently. Give yourself a big hug. Yogi's choice, you can move to the left side if you want to feel more energized, or the right side for relaxation. Either way, just pillowing your head with that arm. Keep your eyes closed as you start to work your way up to a seated position. Prop the towel or a block underneath your seat, totally fine. Find the place that's comfortable for you. Take the backs of your hands to your knees. Staying in the moment, feel the difference from when you started to now. Take your hands together at your chest. Take your thumbs to your forehead, down to your lips, and to your chest. Bow forward to seal the practice. Namaste. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. It's good to see everyone. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the chat or go ahead and put your